Kentucky Republican Tom Massie has voiced his own opposition to the mandate. He joins me now. You have been fined, sir. Good morning. Thank you for being here today. You're now suing Speaker Pelosi. She makes the rules. You go ahead and make your case, sir. What is it?
Well, before I get into the details of our case, let me tell you what the fight's about. It's a fight that's going on all over America. They're going to do this to our kids, they're going to do it to our soldiers, and they're going to do it to you at work. They're going to make you wear a mask even if you're vaccinated. So Pelosi fined us for $500 each. There are other litigants on this case, and she's taking it directly out of our salary, which runs contrary to the Constitution. You know, the courts usually won't get involved in these squabbles inside the House, but when they violate the Constitution, we believe the courts are going to take this case up because of the way in which she's collecting the fine.
Okay, the 27th Amendment forbids like changing the compensation of a acting member of Congress, right? And the reason I understand that went in there is because they wanted to prevent lawmakers from giving themselves a raise midterm, and that's the case you're making. But now that she's reinitiated the mask mandate, will you now back down and wear one?
Hell no, I'm not backing down. In fact, I'm not wearing one if she wants to fine me again, and we may have more co-litigants in this case, more plaintiffs. I've got people asking if they can join the lawsuit now.
All right, so then she'd probably call you a moron. I mean, that's kind of what she said yesterday.
You know what? A year ago, she called me a dangerous nuisance on national television, so I took it as a compliment. If she had just called me a nuisance, I'd have been offended. But she knows we're effective, and she reinstituted this mask mandate the day after we filed the case in federal court. We'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court if we have to. She's a tyrant and a hypocrite.
Wow. A tyrant, okay? No love lost between the two of you. Listen to the clips going back to December of last year. A very specific question about how this has evolved after this. Watch.
No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand to be mandatory.
We're not counting on vaccine mandates at all. That is going to be locally driven and not federally driven.
Would you be for mandating ever a vaccine for COVID-19?
You have to make decisions based on data. We don't have that data right now. When we do, then we could address the decision.
So here, what they would argue, and I know you know this, is that the virus changes, the facts on the ground change, and we have to change with it. What about that argument?
Well, look, the fact it's never changed is cloth masks don't work. Okay? The KN95 may help you, but pretty much everything else is porous. It's like trying to stop mosquitoes, you know, with an open door. It's just not going to happen. So facts change, yes, but the facts are still the same as far as how these masks work. And the vaccine mandates, that's what Pelosi wants to do in the House. That's another reason we stood up. She said you're going to wear these masks until everybody, 100%, is vaccinated. So I think vaccine mandates are wrong. I'm not anti-vax, I'm vaccine choice. I've got a bill that would prevent our soldiers from having this novel vaccine forced on them.
Sir, thank you for your time. We'll see if how your suit does in court and where it goes from here. And I imagine the two of you are not having lunch today. Thomas Massie, the Republican from Kentucky. Thank you.